Hello fellow humans and welcome to the Madhouse. I'm Josh and today I want to say goodbye to 2016. You've been one hell of a year. And by that I don't mean you've been exciting or fun, I mean you have been a colossal smouldering inferno of bullshit and pain and misery. So fuck off. I mean, where to begin? There was just so much shit. I would happily step over your dead body to bring an end to the year, and thankfully it's ending soon, so rest in pieces. Is that a bit harsh of me? Probably. But you've killed so many people already, so what difference does it make? What was it? 49 in Orlando, 12 in Berlin, countless thousands in the Middle East. The entire Middle East is on fire. And of course that's what everybody wants, isn't it? Not only that, but you killed some of the people who can bring people light and life and joy in these tough times. But no, what could people possibly want with Victoria Wood, Caroline Aherne, Alan Rickman, Prince, David Bowie, Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher? You killed Princess Leia, for goodness sake, you evil bastard. Who's going to lead the rebels against the Empire and the First Order now? And maybe I'm overreacting, but we need that sort of thing a little, because, of course, you couldn't just leave it there. You had to resurrect neo-Nazis and the alt-right. Thankfully no one's actually being resurrected, nobody's coming back from the dead, which is good, because we have enough on our plates having to deal with UKIP, Brexit, and that fucking bungle cunt Donald J. Trump. Yes! 2016, you allowed an idiotic orangutan to lead the most powerful nation in the world. A man who said he won't rule out nuclear weapons and their use has been given control, or will very soon have control, of the largest stockpile of nuclear weapons that has ever existed. Congratulations! And what's worse is, because most of the time I'd say not even he could be that stupid, is that he has refused to rule out using them and in fact suggested that there be another arms race. Now, I don't know about you, but my 20th century history tells me that arms races are a very bad idea. Yes, they help technology expand like nothing else, but it makes people miserable and terrified, and nobody wants to live their entire lives in terror of whether or not a nuclear weapon is going to go off down the street and kill them and everyone they have ever known and loved. Perhaps I'm overreacting. Let's tone it down a bit. Brexit, that's a fun one. Let's fix our economic troubles by blaming a boogeyman, because only immigrants, small people, earning minimum wage could possibly fuck things up this much. No, couldn't possibly be the bankers or anybody with real power and money and influence and clearly no conscience. We must blame the people who could not possibly have had any impact whatsoever. 2016, you are clearly a manipulative, evil sociopath and pathological liar whose entire aim is to cause chaos and bring about the rise of neo-Nazism. So, well done. Congratulations, you've done it. People wanted a change in the status quo because they were desperate. The austerity clearly was not working. They wanted to fight back against the establishment. In the US, they wanted to get rid of the influence of Wall Street and of the mega rich. So what did? They elected a billionaire who has contacts on Wall Street. Excellent. It saddens me, and I'm not so sanctimonious as to think that everybody who voted for Brexit or Donald Trump was wrong, was a racist, was absolutely poor and desperate, because quite frankly they weren't. But in trying to break away from the establishment, they gave the establishment even more power. Thank you very much. And it's not just about the political side of things, the public, it's also the personal. 2016, you have been a complete bastard for me. Clinical depression is a bitch, and I've been dealing with it for almost the entire year, so thank you. And fuck you very, very much. It got so bad that I tried to kill myself twice. And thankfully I'm still here, although I'm still dealing with all this bullshit now. I failed my second year at university, so I'm having to resit it, so it's shit. To all off, I'm not studying in Germany this year like I planned, and my niece died, and for that, I will never forgive you. Eat a live grenade, you bastard. I'm going to stop ranting now. But I do have a little note. This time, not for 2016, but for the people watching this. 2016 is not responsible for all the shitty things that have happened in the asked Solar Sojourn. You can't blame a random demarcation on a calendar. Blaming a year is not helpful. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it's easy. But it's not the case. People are always the root of the world's miseries. I'm not just saying one particular group of people. I'm not blaming everyone else except me, because I have to accept responsibility for my own problems. Just as you do. Our problems are entirely our own. And we have to own them and work and fight to stop them from happening again, to make the world a better place. So now with Donald Trump about to seize power, with Brexit looming eternally on the horizon, and the ever-present threat of worsening relations between the East and West, we have a lot of work to do, and it's time to do that. No more wallowing in self-pity and making jokes about how awful a year is. It's time to get up and work to make sure that 2017 brings with it a far more fortuitous change in circumstances. After the high of 2015, 2016 was a disappointment, and I will not be sad to see it go. And one more thing, 2016, before we go. You're going to die very soon, so one thing. I hope Satan dances on your back with red hot hooves for all eternity. Goodbye.